Hey guys, sorry I'm putting the video up a little bit later today. My little buddy here has been sick all night and all morning. He's been very needy. That's why he's sitting right here with me. But we're talking about addressing power as you take notes on that today. And so addressing power is, we're going to use the acronym addressing to fulfill all of the areas that give us an advantage, just a natural advantage in life. Like, you're born with these things. These are usually not things that you choose. So we're just going to go over each one of those. Okay. But first I want to talk about power just for a second. As you can see, I'm rocking my Scar t-shirt today. And why did Scar, try and succeed in killing his brother, taking over Pride Rock, right? He wanted the power. So what does power mean? How much of an advantage do these different things give you? And what are all the areas that you could possibly have a natural advantage in? So we have A first. A stands for age. There's actually a range of adults. It's usually between I think it's 25 and 50 or something in those range, because children, adolescents or teens, and then senior citizens all have a disadvantage in power. Developmentally disabled is our first D, and that's, so therefore the people with an advantage are the people that are at least temporarily able-bodied, and then anybody with a physical disability is going to be sitting there. And then we also have disability acquired later in life, temporary able-bodied, and then people that end up with a physical or mental disability as they continue on through their lives. Religion in the United States, Christianity is the majority, therefore those people are the ones with the power. And then anyone of any other religion or atheism is going to have your advantage in that point, although obviously that is swinging closer to the center in America. And then ethnicity is the next one. So we have Caucasian or white people with the advantage, and any person of any other color has a disadvantage. Social class, wealthy and upper middle are at the advantage area, and then we have poor and working class in the lower. Sexual orientation, heterosexual is are the people with power advantage, and then LGBTQ plus, because I know that acronym is always changing. We do want to be inclusive of everybody, but anybody basically who is not in the majority in that case is going to have a disadvantage. Indigenous background is the next one. This one kind of always throws me off, because actually, if you think about it, it makes sense. The non-native people are the people with power. So people that are immigrants that came here and are now citizens, okay? Or sorry, their parents and grandparents are immigrants because they're U.S. born, but any indigenous population, you think Native Americans, you think goes to Central and South America, you have the Aztec people, you had the Mayans a long time ago. But if you do this around even to Australia, the Aborigines, the other citizens, the non-indigenous citizens have an advantage. National of origin, so if you're born in the U.S. and you're not an immigrant, you're not coming here after you're born, so you're not starting off in another country, then you're obviously going to have some advantage, just because language for starters is a huge thing, and then also where you're from citizenship wise does make things a lot easier. And then finally, gender, power male, and then we have female, transgendered, intersex, and non-binary as less power, just because once again, if you look back through history, who has had the most power for the longest time? Male population, right? So we are going to dig into this further, and I really want to have some open conversations, because I think that this is something not everybody always agrees with, but we can dig into it and you can kind of see where we're at. So what I want you to do is, when you're done with your notes, I want you to put a little star by every one of these areas that you have an advantage in, and then kind of count up your advantages to disadvantages and see where you're at. Because I just think it's good to know kind of where you sit in the natural order of advantage and disadvantage going into everything, because obviously a lot of these things change naturally just with age, with growth, and obviously in America we're always kind of fighting for more equality in general. So hopefully we continue to see the balances change as well. But it's just a start off. So I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking as you are going through this. But today is just kind of notes and our introduction to the unit. All right, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Be healthy. I'll talk to you soon.